Hey good people, Batavia here. Quick video, I wanted to share the final results from the Great Cabbage experiment. So I started off earlier in the season with 2 different raised beds, and I wanted to see which raised bed would produce the better head of cabbage. My goal is to determine which bed, based on the different conditions, I should grow cabbage in the future. So I planted cabbage in bed number 5, which you see here. It's same material, cedar wood. It's sitting on top of my the only place in my backyard where I actually have just dirt or just soil there. This bed was actually covered most of the season with tulle fabric to try to fight off the cabbage moth. And another thing to note is that it sits right next to the back porch, so it does get a bit more shade compared to the rest of the backyard. So that is bed number 5. So the next bed that I planted cabbage in was bed number 8. And this is a bit different. The material is the same as far as the wood that I used to create the beds, but it sits on top of my concrete patio. It also is in the middle of the backyard, so it actually gets a bit more sun than bed number 5 by comparison. Both beds, though, were covered with tulle fabric throughout most of the season. So that's bed number 8. Okie doke, so we have the cabbage. This head of cabbage, I planted 2 in this bed and both really looked the same. I harvested the other one earlier in the season. For this one, just smaller in size and the leaves look a little bit sickly. I'm going to take you over to the other bed where we can just see the comparison kind of still in the bed. It's larger in size, of course, and it has a lot more leaves, outer leaves. They look a lot healthier. So when I kind of look back on the season, it's pretty clear that bed number 8 produced the larger head of cabbage, a head of cabbage that looks a lot healthier. And then bed number 5 produced this head. It's still edible, I peel back those leaves and clean it up a bit and it'll still go in a dish. But that is the experiment. So while I'll definitely be planting most of my cabbage in bed number 8 or maybe even bed number 9 that sits directly in front of it, I will potentially give this experiment one more try next season. Bed number 5, I don't know if I gave it the best chance because I crowded that bed quite a bit. And I think that also had some impact on the kind of heads of cabbage and some other plants that it produced. So I thank you all for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my channel and like this video, comment below, and share it with others that you think may enjoy it. Alrighty, I'll see you all on the next one.